Lions. Okay, there's a few ways you can tell the difference between a seal and a sea lion. First way is by looking at the flippers on the front of the animal's body. Look, you can see Claude and Reggie have got very big front flippers. Now seals, like Selina, haven't got that, so we'll bring Selina around the front to show you what seals have got. Come around here. Let's bring it to life. What have seals got then? Little flippers! About the size, do it again. Proper one. About the size of a human hand, so not very big and not very strong. And therefore the whole animal, if you're a seal, is not very agile when it's out of the water. And another way, sea lions are often called eared seals, so seals with ears. And if you look at the sides of their heads, that you can see they've got tiny little external ear flaps there. Very small, but they are there, perfect for selective hearing, and makes them look a little bit like Shrek. But again, seals like Selina over there don't have that either. They've only got holes on the side of their head that are normally covered up by fur, so you can never see a seal's ears. Maybe the best way though to tell the difference between a seal and a sea lion is how they walk about on the land. So we're going to bring Claude down, and he's going to do some sea lion walking for us. Don't you come, Claude? Start on this side. This is what a sea lion does. They walk on 4 flippers like a dog or a cat walks on 4 legs, and that's because they've got a very similar bone structure to a dog or cat. So similar, he can even do roly-poly, so let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big clap on the last one. 5. Okay, I'll go off Claude because Selina's going to do the next bit for us, being a seal and all that. So let's see if we can get a demonstration of how seals move. Are you going to go? Don't really know what I was going to say there, so you just got a lot of noises all at once. Alright, I'm ready now. Selina, out you come. This is what seals do. They blob along on their belly. Like, it's like they're very, very fast if they're overexcited, like Selina gets. And we also, Selina's perfect shape for rollovers. So we're going to do a few of them. Let's have 3. Let's have 3 from now. Have a look at some people, yeah? Let's have 3 rollovers now. Here we go. 1. Another 1, 2. Pick up on the last one. 3. Selina's skill base pretty much exhausted, so you're going to get in the pool, and then we're going to move back on to sea lions, because we've got some more interesting stuff to tell you about them. And for this, we're going to send Claude over the front to have a close look at the audience. How exciting. Over you go. Alright, everybody knows that sea lions eat fish. So if you're a sea lion who is unlucky enough to have to live in the wild, that means you've got to catch your own. And so to do that, they've got a few features about them. The first one, very important feature they've got, is whiskers. So if you look at the fronts of their noses, you can see they've got lots of whiskers on there. Every sea lion has got between 40 and 60 whiskers. Every one of them has got 1,800 nerve endings on it. So very, very sensitive. They're so sensitive that even if a sea lion was totally blind in the wild, they'd still be able to find their food by feeling for the movement fish make as they swim about in the water. Now another way, maybe an obvious way for a lot of people, is teeth. So say, let's have a look at your teeth. Let me show you Richie as well. You can see the bigger ones in the front. All together, they've got 34. A very big sea lion might have 36, but only pointy ones for catching and grabbing. They don't chew the food. They're like dogs and children. So if George throws a few bits of food at Claude, you should see it doesn't touch the sides at all. So no chewing at all. But maybe the most important feature of is eyesight. They've got the same sort of eyesight that people have got. That's called binocular vision. So that means 2 forward-facing eyes, and they can judge speed and distance very, very well, or should be able to. So we're going to test this by throwing these 5 hoops I've got here. George has got a 5 as well over there, over the sea lion's heads. Now there's a lot of people in the audience, and everybody can count up to 5, or I hope they can. So we're going to do this together. So is everybody ready? Yeah! Yes, George, are you ready? Okay, count together then. Here we go. Ready? 1. Reggie's not ready. 2, 3, 4. Difficult one for the last one. Here we go, Reg. Come over this side. That was unsuccessful at best. Never mind. We'll do it again on the other side. We've got half the back. Okay. That was all very nice, but do you want to see something funny now? Yeah, alright, look at Claude's face, he's going to smile at the audience. Smile. That's what you should all be doing. Alright, let's go around the other side so people around here can discover the magic of sea lions. Up we jump. So now he's around here, you can see a lot better. You can see his whiskers. Look, he's got black and white ones. All have got the same job. Very, very sensitive. He's got his teeth as well, so say, ah, let's have a look at your teeth. And you can see if you're close enough that their teeth are black, but they don't start off black. When they're born, the teeth are white. As they grow up, they get covered in special bacteria and they turn them black, so they're not rotten. That is the colour they're supposed to be. So we're going to do the eyesight thing on this side as well. So George is going to run merrily up the stairs with a smile on his face, because a lot of people taking photos. Selena, you just do what you want in the water there. And Reggie, you're going to jump in the pool. And now we all know what we're doing this time, so is everybody ready? Yeah. Okay, Reggie, you don't look ready, go over there. Just staring blankly at me. He knows what to do. George, are you ready? Okay, here we go then. Count together. 1. Another one. 2. 3. 4. Then go on to the last one, Reggie. It's falling here. 5. Well done. Well, we'll clap when we get there. Okay, so do you want to see the smile on this side as well?
Yeah.
Sound of enthusiasm overwhelming. Smile! Smile at the audience. And people in this corner who've got no idea what's going on, get your iPhones ready because he's going to turn around so you can all have a look as well. There we go, 3, 2, 1. Smile. And something else funny, look at this. Stick your tongue out of the audience as well, look. You see that? You don't do that contest to do they? Alright, now Claude is going to join me over here on the decking because he's going to do some bow jumps for us. Bow jumps has got a proper word for it. Bow jumps is porpoising. So, are you ready? You know what to do. This is porpoising. All that is jumping in and out of the water lots and lots of times. Now, a lot of different animals in the sea can do that. So seal, sea lion, penguin, dolphin, some kinds of fish can porpoise as well. But there is one animal in the sea, Claude, that definitely doesn't porpoise. What do you think doesn't porpoise? Porpoise. Porpoises don't do the thing that is named after them. I've made it back to your stand. Careful, don't fall off. Now, one thing that people always like to ask at the end of this show is how do you teach them to do all of that stuff? So I will show you quickly. And what I've got here, let's just show you what we've got, is a target stick. Here we go. Let's just wait and see what happens. Hello. Yeah, as if you were meant to be there all along. Go sit down, go sit down, go. You finished? Alright then. Carry on now. What I've got here is target stick. So all this is a stick with a different colour on the end. So you can see that's blue. Nice and easy to see. They're trained to follow the coloured end with their nose wherever you move it. So you can guide them through more or less any movement that you want them to do. So we'll show you with Reggie, who's been fairly well behaved so far. Look, you can see Reggie is very interested in the end of that stick. That's because he knows he gets fed if he touches it, if he follows it. Anything to do with the stick, he gets food for all the time. Because sea lions are very, very greedy. It's very easy to get them to do stuff if they know they can get food for it. Look. So if we put the target in the middle, they'll kiss each other. They quite like doing that one. Everybody likes that. Another thing we can do is go for a wander, so we can follow a target, or we can go to a target that is far away. So you see Reggie knows what to do, he's following it with his nose, his little brain is going. We can do an impression of Selena, because often